we doing today? All right, are we ready for some action? All right, guys, first, welcome to KC Regional's very first day of the First Test Challenge Into the Deep presented by RTX. We're going to have a lot of fun today, get a lot of competition in. Remember, at all times, the motto for this group, gracious professionalism. Help each other out, stay positive, let's have a good time. So we're going to have those first four groups on the Blue Alliance. 9034, the Mustangs. Allied with 8136, Fire and Ice. If you can go get your robots and start making your way to the playing field. On the Red Alliance, 7095, the Storm. Allied with 27405, Bison Bots Black. Go get your robots, bring them out to the field. The rest of the teams, you can go get your robots as well. Get them set up because you'll be playing the next round. For all the family members out there, if you are here for the first time and you don't know what's going on, let me explain a little bit. These wonderful, colorful rectangles you see out here are called samples. They are worth points. If you connect one of those black clips to it, it's called a specimen. That's worth more points. Those samples can be put into the net zone over here or up into the baskets. Lower basket, higher basket is worth more points. If you put the clip on it, it goes on one of the blue or red rungs. That's even more points. We'll talk about the rest of it as we go. As we're waiting for all the teams to come to the stage, here's your teams for today. You have 7095, the Storm from Kansas City, Missouri. Also, you have 8136, Fire and Ice, also from Kansas City, Missouri. 9034, the Mustangs with their robot, the Nautilus, from Westwood, Kansas. You have 18775, the St. Joe Circuit Breakers with their robot Octopus from St. Joseph, Missouri. Robot 19815, the Law from Lawson, Missouri. One of three Bison Bots teams here. You have 21487, Bison Bots Silver with Merlin from Lee Summit, Missouri. Robot 22093, Bison Bots Green. Jim the Scorpion is their robot from Lee Summit, Missouri. You have Robot 26604, Technosaurus from Kansas City, Missouri. And our final bot of the day, we have 27405, Bison Bots Black. Bob the Bison Bot from Lee Summit, Missouri.
Testing. Testing, testing.
All right, check 1, 2. All right, here we go for our first one. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? All right, refs, scorekeeper, FTA. Crowd, are you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. This first 30 seconds is all automated, pre-programmed, no drivers involved. We have a red robot over here in the observation area. Blue robot working, trying to move in the observation area. We have 7 seconds left.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. All right, this section is all students driving these robots around, trying to pick up those samples. Now, blue team is trying to put on what's called a specimen. That's when you take one of those samples, you add that clip to it, then you try to put it on one of these chamber rungs. That chamber rung could be worth a good 10 points for the Blue Alliance if it counts. Again, all stuff are temporary. We have Blue Alliance bot 2136 stuck on a sample over here. 9034, the Mustangs Nautilus. Attempted to put it on the high rung. It's got 2 there. Red Alliance moving around, trying to put samples up in the buckets. If it hits that low bucket, that is worth 4 points. If it puts it in the high bucket, that's worth 8 points. We are under 1 minute to play in this first round. 9034 Mustangs, we're going to put another specimen on the rack. 27405, that's the Bison Bots Black. Working to put sample in the lower bucket. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 30 seconds left to play. 27405, working to touch or go to that low bar. If these robots can suspend themselves from that lower bar, it'll be worth 15 points. If they go from the higher bar, it's worth 30 points, but they have to stay suspended all the way through the buzzer. 1 second. All right, controllers down. Now the score you see on the monitor is tentative. As the ref is informing the teams on the rungs to suspend the bots or touch those rungs, there is a red side and a blue side. You have to go to the correct side for your alliance. Right now, you have judges and scorers talking to the teams, looking over the scores, looking over the penalties. There are penalties that can add points to the other team. And that's the end of our first round of competition. Here's your results. The winning alliance is the Blue Alliance. Our score, blue with 38 points, red with 11. That's qualification match 1 of 14 in the books. As we reset the field, we'll be looking for the second round of play. Qualification round 2. We have on the Blue Alliance, Robot 22093. That is the Bison Bots green. They are allied with 19815, the Law. On the Red Alliance, you have 21487, Bison Bots silver, allied with 18775, the St. Joe Circuit Breakers. The fielders reset. The bots are ready. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Refs, are you ready? Scorekeeper, FTA, crowd, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off again. This is all pre-programming on the first 30 seconds. You have the Law going out to try to suspend a specimen. That sticks on the high bar. On the other side, they're trying to put the samples into the net. We got 9 seconds left to go. 21487 has moved back in the observation zone. That could be points.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Now these are driver operated. Students are at the controls. We have the Law moving samples into the observation zone so they can be turned into specimens for more points. On the other side, you have 21487 Bison Bots silver moving samples into the net zone that could earn points. 19815 trying to put another specimen onto that top chamber bar. Those specimens put on that high bar could give them 10 points per specimen. 22093 Bison Bots green attempting to get a sample. On the Red Alliance, they're moving samples into the net zone. We have under a minute to play. The Law adding another specimen to the high chamber bar. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 30 seconds left to play. Now as we go into the last sections, they're trying to score as many points. 19815 going the observation side. 22093 attempting to touch or hang from that lower bar. And that's your match. Controllers down. Scorers are referring with the teams, making sure the teams understand what points they have and what penalties they have. That wraps up qualification round 2 of 14. Here comes the results on the monitor. The winning alliance is the Blue Alliance. Blue puts up 75 points to Red's 28. We will now have a 5-minute break because one team, 5-minute timeout, 22093 will be playing back-to-back rounds. Up next, qualification match 3. We have 22093, Bison Bots Green, allied with 27405, Bison Bots Black in the Red Alliance. For the Blue Alliance. For the Red Alliance, we have 7093 Storm, allied with 26604 Technosaurus. Ladies and gentlemen, while you're waiting, we do have a concession stand out there with treats, with pulled pork nachos, pulled pork sandwiches, plenty of eating options and drinking options. Serve your hunger. Also, if you are interested in a t-shirt from today's events, the lady out there has 6 t-shirts left, so get yours now before she runs out. All right, afternoon. This is your song. Here's your chance. You know what you need to do. Do better than this morning's crew. Here you go. It's your turn. Oh, we're better already, but we can do even better yet. Here we go. It's all right. You'll get another shot here in a minute. Here we go. It's redemption time. Here you go, guys. Belt it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're ready for qualification match number 3. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Refs, scorekeeper, FTA, crowd, are you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off. We got blue team moving up and down the side, trying to push their teammate into the observation chamber. Red pre-programming, moving around. We have 10 seconds left of pre-programming.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Driver part of the race now. Blue team working over here to push the samples into the net zone. 26604. That's Technosaurus moving around, attempted to pick up a sample. We have 27405. That is Bison Boss Black. We're going to put a sample in this lower bucket. That sample goes in. That could be worth 4 points for Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance has pushed 3 samples into their net zone. Red is working to push samples. We are under 40 seconds. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there's 30 seconds left in the game. $7095, the Storm moving back into the observation zone. 27405, that's Bison Boss Black, working to ascend the ladder. 22093, that is Bison Boss Green in the observation zone. 1 second left. Controllers down. That's the end of this qualification match. Be patient as we figure out points and see what the final score will be. All right, that's the conclusion of qualification match 3. Here comes the results. Your winning alliance is Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance with 36 points to win that qualification match. We'll now have another 5-minute break as we have a team that will be going back-to-back. Our next qualification match, 4 of 14 for the Blue Alliance. You have 21487 Bison Bots Silver. They will be allied with 9034, the Mustangs of Westwood, Kansas. On the Red Alliance side, you have 26604 Technosaurus from Kansas City, Missouri, allied with 18775, the St. Joe Circuit Breakers. All right, here we go with qualification match 4. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Refs, scorekeeper, FTA, crowd, are you ready? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go! 9034, that's the Mustangs with Nautilus, attempting to put Specimen up. 21487 for the Blue Lions, trying to put a sample into the net zone. That's a second sample there. We have 5 seconds left in the autonomous time.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Now the driver portion of the competition. We have the Blue Lions pushing samples into the zone. We have Red Alliance 26604. That's Technosaurus pushing sample into the red net zone. Now 18775. That is St. Joe Circuit Breakers pushing samples into the net zone. 9034. The Mustangs attempted to put a specimen on that top rung. And that clicks into place. Again, specimens put on the top rung will be worth up to 10 points. On the low rung, 6 points. Those pushed in the net zone are worth 2 points each. If they're put in the baskets, the high basket's worth 8 points, the low basket's worth 4 points. Some collisions on the Blue Alliance over here. We are under a minute to play. Once again, the Mustangs attempting to put another specimen on the high bar. That sticks. Red Alliance trying to push specimens into the net zone to gain points there. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 30 seconds left. Red Alliance continuing to push items towards the net zone. 2664. We have 9034 pulling up. They have to hold it all the way through the end of the buzzer. In order to count for ascension, you have to be up all the way through the end of the buzzer. Now, to be considered points for suspension, it has to be completely suspended, not touching anything. That's the end of qualification match number 4. Here comes the results on the monitor. Your winning alliance is Blue Alliance. Blue with 69 points, red with 16. We're entering another 5-minute break as we wait. We have one team that'll be playing 2 rounds in a row. Qualification round 5 of 14. Your Blue Alliance will be 8136 Fire and Ice from Kansas City, Missouri. They will be allied with 22093, the Bison Bots Green from Lee Summit. On the Red Alliance, you have 19815, the Law from Lawson. They are allied with 9034, the Mustangs from Westwood, Kansas. We have 1 minute to game time. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Check, check. Here we go. Driver portion of the match. 9034 moving samples in the observation zone. Now, one way to lose points that get added to the next one is if the human player is in the zone when the robot goes in the zone. 9034. That's the Mustangs attempting to hook a specimen on that top bar. Blue Alliance attempting to push samples into the net zone. 9034 trying to put a sample on there. That's a specimen on the top rung. Specimens on the top rung could be worth 10 points for that alliance. Now 19815 of the Red Alliance. That's the law. Placing one on the top rung. Blue Alliance, that's 8136 Fire and Ice. And 22093 Bison Bots. Green, they are moving samples into the net zone. Samples in the net zone could be worth 2 points each. $9034. That's the Mustangs out of Westwood, Kansas. Trying to put one on the top rung. While the law for Red Alliance puts a sample in the lower bucket. 30 seconds left. Red Alliance attempting to hook on that lower bar. We have one Blue Alliance member in the observation zone. Both robots for Blue Alliance trying to elevate. They have to be completely freestanding. They have to stay all the way through the buzzer. That's the end. Controllers down. Remember, to be counted for suspension, they cannot be touching anything, and they have to be suspended all the way through the end of the buzzer. Again, scores on the monitor are tentative. They will change as more points are added and they are confirmed.
Mic check.
All right, that is the end of the qualification match. Here comes your results. Your winning alliance is the Red Alliance. Red Alliance with a new event high score of 85, blue with 15. We now have a 5-minute break before the next qualification match. Getting ready for qualification match 6, we have on the blue lines 27405, Bison Bots Black, teamed up with 21487, Bison Bots Silver. For the Red Alliance, you have 8136 Fire and Ice. They are allied with 18775, the St. Joe Circuit Breakers. All right, Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? We got thumbs up from all blue. Yep. Okay, refs, you ready? Hey, I can update football scores soon. Refs, are we ready? Scorekeeper, we ready? FTA, we ready? Crowd, are you ready after all that? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Starting off pre-programming as they're making their way around. Blue Lions has one bot in the observation zone. We have one sample into the net zone. With 21487, Bison Bots Silver attempted another one. They are now moving into the observation zone as well with 5 seconds left in autonomous mode.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Now we have driver mode. We have 18775 St. Joe Circuit Breakers moving samples into the net zone. Over here we have 21487. That is the Bison Bots Silver along with 27405 Bison Bots Black, both trying to move samples into the net zone. $27405 Bison Bots Black. Attempting to put a sample in the top or the bottom basket. One minute left to play. Here we go, attempting this second one. Falling into the net zone. Blue Alliance with several in the net zone as 21487. Bison Bots Silver trying to move the sample over. It's caught underneath their machine. 18775. That's St. Joe Circuit Breakers. The Octopus moving samples into the net zone. 30 seconds left to go. $8136 Fire and Ice moving into the observation zone as their ally tries to move another sample in the net zone. We have 7 seconds left to go. Bison Bots Black trying to secure that bottom rung. That is the time. Controllers down. While we're picking up scores, we will have a 5-minute break as we have team going back to back. That wraps up qualification round number 6. Here comes your results. Your winning alliance is the Red Alliance. Red in a close matchup, 33-20 for blue. We will now have a 5-minute break as we have one robot going back-to-back matches. As I am told, while we're waiting, I am told that we have 4 t-shirts left that are Lawson Robotics Meet here right now. If you want a t-shirt, they only have 4 left, so get one now before they run out. It's another sing-along, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for your part. You know what it is. Here we go. All right, we're ready for the next match. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance is not ready. Let's start again. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you now ready? They are. Refs ready. Scorekeeper ready. FTA ready. Crowd ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And they're off. On pre-programming, nobody at the controls but the computer. The law places one specimen in the top rung. We have 21487. That is BisonBot Silver. Moving samples in the net zone. Now trying to shove their partner into the observation zone. 2 seconds.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. They're all off and zooming around. You have the law. You have the law moving samples into the observation zone. 26604, that is Technosaurus. Coming over to move samples into the net zone as well. Trying to pick up the specimen. 7095, that's the Storm out of Kansas City, Missouri. Moving samples in the net zone as the Law for Red Alliance continues to put specimens on the top rung. 26004. Army 26604, Technosaurus pushing samples in the net zone. Samples in the net zone could count for 2 points each. Heavy traffic in the Blue Alliance corner. We are under a minute to play. Two 487. That is Bison Bot Silver pushing another sample into the net zone. As the Law tries to put another specimen on top rung. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 30 seconds left to play. The Law moving over in a position to try to suspend from that bottom rail. Bottom rail suspension could be 15 points. High rung suspension could be 30. We got 12 seconds left to go. To be suspended, you cannot be touching anything, and you must stay suspended throughout the entire time. 21487 in the observation zone. Controllers down. That is the end of the round. That's the end of qualification round 7. Here comes your results. The winning alliance is the Red Alliance. Red with 61 points, blue with 28. We'll have another short break before qualification round 8. But qualification 8 and qualification 9 will be back to back. All right, for qualification, match 8 of 14. We're pushing past the halfway point. For the Blue Alliance, we have 18775, the St. Joe Circuit Breakers. They're allied with 7095, the Storm. On the Red Alliance, you have 19815, the Law. They are allied with 8136, Fire and Ice. Teams that were in the previous qualification match, if you have a game piece, please return it to the field. Check to make sure you do not have a game piece in your robot. We need it back to the field. We have about 2 minutes to match time. 2 minutes. That whistle signifies there's 1 minute till gameplay. 1 minute. All right, Red Alliance, are you ready? We got thumbs up. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Got thumbs up. Refs, scorekeeper, FTA, crowd, are you ready? Not quite as ready, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! And we're off. Here comes the law. Attempt to add a specimen to lower bar. The law now moving into the observation zone. 13 seconds left in autonomous mode.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, and they're off with drivers at the helm. The law pushing, getting ready to push samples in the observation zone to be made into specimens. 8136, that's Fire and Ice. Pushing samples in the net zone. Over here we have, for the Blue Alliance, 18775. That's St. Joe Circuit Breakers. Attempting to move a sample into one of the baskets. 7095, that is the Storm. Working to push samples across the field. That's Law pushing a sample over into the net zone, as well as 8136, Fire and Ice, moving samples in the net zone as well. Samples put in the net zone could be worth 2 points per alliance. All sides working to push samples. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there's 30 seconds left to play. We have both Blue Alliance robots positioning into the observation zone, as well as 8136 Fire and Ice, as 19815, the Law attempts to suspend itself for extra points. Again, to be counted for suspension, it has to be completely hanging with nothing touching all the way through the buzzer. And that's the end of the buzzer. That's the end of qualification round 8. Here comes the results on the monitor. Your winning alliance. Red Alliance with the win. Red puts up 33 points, Blue 16. We will not have a 5-minute timeout between matches, as we are going to roll right into qualification 9 of 14. On the Blue Alliance, you have Robot 27405. That's Bisonbot's Black with Bob the Bisonbot. They are allied with 26604. That is Technosaurus. Out of Kansas City, Missouri. On the Red Alliance side, you have 9034, the Mustangs with their robot Nautilus. Out of Westwood, Kansas, They are allied with 22093 Bison Bots Green. Here we go for qualification match number 9. Red Alliance, are you ready? Thumbs up there. Blue Alliance, are you ready? All right, refs, scorekeeper, FTA, crowd, are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 9034, the Mustangs. Clipping on the top. We have Bison Bots Green attempted to put a sample into the net. 9034. Working autonomous zone with 10 seconds left. Trying to secure a second specimen. Oh, so close. 2 seconds left in autonomous mode. It makes it back.
Drivers,
Into
pick
the
up your
observation
controllers.
zone.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Drivers at the helms. Bison Bots Black working to move specimens into the observation zone. 26604. That is Technosaurus trying to put a specimen on one of the hooks. On the other side, we have the Mustangs securing the specimen on the high bar. One thing these teams have to be careful with is they cannot have the human team member and the robot in the observation zone at the same time. 26604 for the Blue Alliance, attempting to put a specimen on the lower bar. 9034, that's the Mustangs, adding another specimen on the high bar. Their alliance member 22093, that is Bison Bots Green, pushing samples into the net zone. We are under a minute to play. On the other side, Blue Alliance, we have 27405, Bison Bots Black, pushing samples into the net zone. Now Red Alliance working to put things in the buckets. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 30 seconds left to play. 9034, the Mustangs attempting to put net, ends up in the net zone on the high box. We got 15 seconds left to go. Both Blue Alliance bots attempting to get to the rungs. 22093 in the observation zone. 26604 in the observation zone. Both suspended through the buzzer. Controllers down. From the ref, we have suspension for both bots. Again, don't pay heed to the points on the monitor. They are being tallied now and approved. Judges and scorekeepers are meeting with the teams, explaining the scores, explaining the penalties. That wraps up qualification match number 9. Your alliance winner is Red Alliance. Red with 85 points, blue with 27. We will have a short break before qualification match 10 to allow 22093 time to recover the robot after that prior matchup. I'm being told right now there's one shirt left. They're wanting to send the lady home. So if you're wanting the shirt, now's the time to go get it. It says Lawson RTX into the deep. They do not need their timeouts, so we are checking out bots now. We may be running soon. Your qualification 10 of 14. You have 18775, the St. Joe Circuit Breakers. They are allied with 19815, the Law for the Blue Alliance. On the Red Alliance, you have 22093, Bison Bots Green. They are allied with 7095, the Storm. Now it's your Red Alliance. Red Alliance. Red Alliance, are you ready? We got thumbs up. Blue Alliance, are you ready? We're hesitant ready, yes. Refs ready, scorekeeper ready, FTA ready, crowd ready. 3, 2, 1, go! First 30 seconds pre-program, it's the computer running the bots. The Law places one specimen on the top rung. 19815 now moving into the observation zone. Those are all possible points for pre-programming. We have 5 seconds left of pre-programming.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, driver portion. As robots start to move specimens into net zones or observation zones. You have 7095 and 22093 for the Red Alliance, pushing samples into the net zone. 18775 for the Blue Alliance, pushing samples into the net zone for Blue Alliance. Now here comes the Law with another specimen, attempting to place that in the eye rung, and it sticks. The Law picking up another blue specimen, attempting to get more points for the Blue Alliance. 22093, that's Bison Bots Green. And 7095, the Storm, pushing samples into the net zone. Those samples could be worth 2 points each. The Law with another specimen, aiming for that top rung. And they latched on. Each one of those specimens on the high rung could be 10 points for the Blue Alliance. We are under a minute. That is 5 specimens on the top rung. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 30 seconds left. We have 18775. That is St. Joe Circuit Breakers in the observation zone. Both Red Alliance members getting in the observation zone while the law attempts to suspend. Again, it has to be completely suspended, nothing touching, all the way through the end of the buzzer. Refs say it is suspended. That's the end of our qualification match 10. We have 4 more to go. Wait for results as judges and scorekeepers figure out points and penalties. There are penalty points that will be added to the opponent's score if these are committed. 1, if a robot enters the observation zone, the human player is in that zone. 2, they launch samples or specimens. Or 3, they interfere in the ascent zone during the endgame. Those points will be added to the other score. That's the end of qualification match 10. Here we go with the winning alliance. Blue Alliance with the win. They have a new event high score for the afternoon of 92. We're going to move right into qualification match 11 as all 4 bots should be ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 volunteers that have been resetting the stage between every single match. Let's give these 2 volunteers a big round of applause for their efforts today. Qualification match 11 of 14. We have 9034. That's the Mustangs of Westwood, Kansas. They're allied with 26604. Technosaurus. On the Red Alliance, you have 1836. Fire and Ice. They're allied with 21487. Bison Boss Silver. Let's get going with the qualification match 11. Red Alliance, are you ready? We have thumbs up. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Refs, scorekeeper, FTA, crowd, are you awake and ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And we're off. We got 9034. That is the Mustangs with the specimen up high. 21487. That is Bisonbot Silver pushing specimens in the net zone. Two one 487. That's Bisonbot Silver pushing it in its alliance member into the observation zone.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, and they're off. This is driver mode. They may not have driver's license yet, but they're flying these things around the field. 26604, that is Technosaurus, attempting to put a specimen up on the rung. 21487, Bisonbot Silver, moving specimens in the net zone. Mustangs adding another specimen to the high bar. 8136, Fire and Ice, still trying to operate despite losing a wheel. (9034), the Mustangs trying to add another specimen to that top bar. 8136, moving in the observation zone. That's Fire and Ice. 21487, Bisonbot Silver, moving more samples into the net zone. We are under 1 minute to play. Two 6604, Technosaurus, moving samples into the net zone. Meanwhile, you have the Mustangs attempting to grab another specimen. We have 30 seconds left to play. Two 21487 as Bisonbot Silver joining its alliance member in the red zone. Meanwhile, two blue alliance members with 13 seconds left attempt to suspend themselves. 5 seconds left. On the blue alliance, we have one touching, one suspended. As we're waiting for the scores, ladies and gentlemen, concession stand is still open. It has food, it has drink. It is after 4 o'clock. You might be getting hungry. Don't worry about making the decision on your way home. Pick something up here. That's the end of qualification match number 11. Your winning alliance member is Blue Alliance, with a score 64-36. Who knows the moves out there? Here we go. Oh, that's only about a third of you. Let's go. That was a couple more. Oh, we're getting better. We're getting better. All right, for qualification match number 12, we will have Robot 21487, Bison Bot Silver, allied with 19815, the Law and the Blue Alliance. They all up against the Red Alliance, 27405, Bison Bots Black, allied with 9034, the Mustangs. We have 1 minute to gameplay. 1 minute. Again, ladies and gentlemen, set up for qualification match number 12. We have 21487, Bison Bot Silver, allied with 19815, the Law. And then we have the Red Alliance. Thank you. 27405, Bison Bots Black, allied with 9034, the Mustangs. Now I'm good. Thank you. All right, here we go for qualification match number 12. Red Alliance, are you ready? I need thumbs up if you're ready. There we go. Blue Alliance, are you ready? We're ready. Refs, scoreboard, FTA, crowd. 3, 2, 1, go. And they're off. 21487, moving a blue sample into the net zone. The Law hanging up a specimen on the top rung. 27405 for the Red Alliance, pushing the sample into the net zone. 9034.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go, driver mode. We got robots flying all over the law, pushing samples into the observation zone, being made into specimens. 9034, that's the Mustangs adding a specimen to that top rung. Meanwhile, you got 27405, that's Bison Bots Black, pushing samples in the net zone. Here comes the Mustangs with another sample. You got 21487, that's Bison Bots Silver. Merlin pushing samples in the net zone. We have the law adding a third specimen to the top rung. 2745 trying to dig samples out of the submersive zone. Mustangs attempted to put another specimen on that top rung. We are under a minute to play. Again, all those specimens on the top rung could count for 10 points each. Mustangs just adding another one up. Here comes Law pushing samples into the net zone. We have 30 seconds left to play. Now you have the Mustangs with Nautilus trying to put a sample in the top bucket or bottom bucket. Bottom bucket samples are worth 4 points. We have 15 seconds left to play. We have 21487 Bison Bots Silver in the observation zone. We have the law as well as both Red Alliances attempting to suspend. Controllers down. All right, we have one suspended, one touching for the Red Alliance, one suspended for the Blue Alliance. As they are collaborating on the points, we want to remind all team members that after your last match, before you leave, take your pins to the table over here where they will be collected. You do not get to take the pins home that say driver or coach or things like that. That concludes qualification 12. Here are your results. Your winning alliance, the Blue Alliance with the win. You have 82 points for the Blue Alliance, 52 for Red. We will be moving right into qualification match number 13, our second to last match of the night. For this match, we have, for the blue lines, 18775, the St. Joe Circuit Breakers. They are allied with 22093, Bison Bots Green. For the red alliance, you have 26604, Technosaurus, allied with 8136, Fire and Ice. While they're setting up, ladies and gentlemen, last night, the members of FTS up here, they were here setting everything up from 4 o'clock to 7, then back here bright and early this morning. They are volunteering their time. Let's give FTA scorekeepers and all the volunteers a big round of applause. Here we go. Qualification match 13 to 14. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Refs, scorekeeper, FTA, crowd. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off on pre-programmed. And we were off. Five more seconds.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. We got 8136. That's Fire and Ice pushing samples in the net zone. Over here for the Blue Lions, we have 22093. That's Bison Bots Green pushing samples in the net zone as well. Two 6604. That is Technosaurus pushing samples in the net zone for Red Alliance. One 18775 pushing a sample into the observation zone. Now trying to bring it down to the net zone. We have 1 minute left to play. Each one of these samples in the net zone does count for points. Those could be 2 points each. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 30 seconds left to play. We have 26604 Technosaurus trying to hook that lower rung to suspend itself. Both Blue Lions robots in the observation zone. We have Fire and Ice in the net zone. All controllers down. That's the end of qualification 13. We do have one Red Alliance robot touching that lower rung and is not suspended. All right, get your robots. Easy, careful. This has to last till state. Scoring is delayed. All right, here comes the results of the last match. Your winning alliance is the Red Alliance. Close match with Red scoring 34 points, Blue with 26. Reminding all teams, if you are done competing, be sure to return your pins, the driver pins and other pins, Make sure you return those. Those are do not go home with you. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for qualification match 14 of 14, our last matchup of the day. For the Blue Alliance, we have 7095, the Storm, out of Kansas City, Missouri. Allied, we have 21487, Bison Bot Silver from Lee Summit, Missouri. On the Red Alliance, we have 8136, Fire and Ice, out of Kansas City. And also on the Red Alliance, we have 27405, Bison Bots Black. Here we go. It's time for the final matchup of the night. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Refs, scorekeeper, FTA. One more time, crowd, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And we're off for the final autonomous time of the night. We have one Blue Alliance in the observation zone. Eight seconds.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. It's driver time. We got 2745 for Red Alliance. That is Bison Bots Black moving standards in the net zone. On the Blue Alliance, we have the Blue Robots moving standards in the net zone as well. Two on 487, that's Bison Bots Silver trying to push the standard in. 7095, the Storm also pushing in for the Blue Alliance. 27405, that's Bison Bots Black pushing standards into the net zone. One minute left to play. Both sides pushing standards into net zones, working their way into the observation zone. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 30 seconds left to play. 27405, Bison Bots Black, putting a standard in the lower bucket for the Red Alliance. We have Bison Bots Black already trying to say suspended 6 more seconds plus buzzer. Both Blue Alliance spots in the observation zone, as well as Fire and Ice. That is a suspension for Red Alliance. Well, that wraps up our final qualification match. Here comes your results. Your winning alliance is the Blue Alliance. Tight score. Blue 38, Red 35. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank everybody for coming out here to Lawson, Missouri for this first Kansas City Into the Deep, sponsored by RTX. We ask that all teams, please make sure you gather all your equipment. Be gentle on the new gym floor. Don't slide things across it. Also, make sure you give your pins back to the volunteers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for your support of the program of these students. Have a wonderful rest of your night and safe travels home.